Приветствую вас на канале HDR. Мы продолжаем проходить Hogwarts Legacy на ПК. Итак, давайте посмотрим, что у нас есть по миссиям. У нас есть основная миссия. Нам нужно провести занятия по травологии, точнее, поучаствовать в них. А что у нас в целом есть по задачкам? Задача профессора Гекат. Еще у нас скрещенные палочки есть. Мне хочется вот туда сходить. Так, лучше всего вот через этот летучее пламя переместиться. И давайте отправляемся. Ну, нам же нужно подготовиться к боям в открытом мире.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Так, Нацай Онай
Yes,
пусть
Natty.
будет в этот
Then
раз.
let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Пробивайте красные щиты, используя заклинания с высоким уроном, такие как поджигающие заклинания инцендио.
Protego! Incendio!
There goes my way.
Accio!
Come on.
Expelliarmus.
Incendio!
Protego.
А, этих нужно, по-моему, подкидывать.
That's all you've got?
Incendio!
Mind the wand.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Expelliarmus. Protego.
Levioso! Incendio!
Победа!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Так, ну, вроде как завершили задание, стали 8 уровня. Но это еще не все, есть еще у него побочка.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Давайте
Wonderful.
приступим.
I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Пока манекен не упал. Так, окей.
Accio! Levioso!
А, я понял. Сначала поджечь.
Incendio!
Давайте заново.
Accio! Incendio. Levioso.
Excellent form.
Так, а что обозначает звездочка? У меня есть такое заклинание? У меня нет такого заклинания. А, это просто выстрел, видимо.
Accio. Incendio.
That's it.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Так он же этот. У меня мана закончилась. Давай еще раз.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Точнее, не мана закончилась, а кулдаун еще
Impressive
не прошел.
wonderwork. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Окей, завершили задание, но нам нужно вот это задание. Профессора Гекат. Где оно? Вот это. Уклоняйтесь от атак врагов, используя кувырок. А когда они на меня нападают-то? Это, видимо, где-то нужно... Без понятия. Либо в открытом мире, либо еще где-то это нужно использовать. Хорошо. Так, девушка из Уагадо. Занятие по травологии. И это две основные, получается, миссии. А где они на карте? На карте я почему-то только одну видел. Так, а как вот на эту карту переместиться? Ну, тоже странно. Ладно, пойдемте на занятия по травологии тогда. Так, у нас в совиной почте что-то появилось. Настало время показать, что ты стоишь, что ты стоишь на дуэлях. Как знать, может в нашей школе появится новый чемпион. Финальный раунд скрещенных палочек пройдет там же, где обычно. Ну, в общем, мы это прошли, все окей уже. Что-то в коллекциях появилось нового. Комплект. Ага. Все понятно. Внешка. Так. Куда лучше переместиться? Ну, судя по всему, только вот сюда мы можем переместиться.
The food that appears in the Great Hall isn't conjured.
Интересно, через сколько нас выпустят в открытый мир.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Ох, какая.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Профессор Чесноук.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack out the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Джоан Роулинг, наверное, когда сочиняла этих мандрагор, где-то рядом с ней, недалеко, были маленькие дети. Ими она и вдохновилась. Так, ну давайте поговорим с ней.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Так, нам нужно посадить семена бадьяна на столе для горшков.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Бадьян. Листья этого лекарственного растения применяются при приготовлении рябинового отвара. Семена бадьяна можно приобрести в магазине «Волшебная брюква», можно выращивать в горшке любого размера. Время выращивания 10 минут, реального времени 0 секунд. Размер растения маленькое. И счетчик пошел. Вы можете добавить удобрений к этому растению, чтобы повысить его урожайность. Вы можете создавать удобрения, наколдовав навозный компостер.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Так, где этот? Наверху.
Hello.
Вот он.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Так, китайская капуста.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Можно на халяву
Thank you.
полутать
I
растения
nearly put
тут.
Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical
Rebellion.
Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
О, манекен стоит.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage a bit, and they'll do the rest.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Reparo.
Ну так, немножко развлечься, чтобы. Атакуйте манекен с помощью китайской капусты. Удерживайте L1 и нажмите R, чтобы открыть круговое меню инструментов и назначить китайскую жующую капусту. Затем нажмите L1, чтобы использовать назначенный вами инструмент ведения боя. Так, зажал. Чудовищная жующая капуста. Если ее выпустить, начинает атаковать врагов поблизости. Семена жующей капусты можно приобрести, но это понятно, где их можно приобрести. Окей, и значит мы можем делать...
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
Reparo.
Did save them from gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Ну, да.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Ну, пойдемте вернемся. Нет, так мы систему не обманем. Нужно спуститься нормальным способом.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Так, задание завершено.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Через 4 минуты бадьян вырастет. Доступно новое задание. Занятия по зелеварению. Где-то рядом, надеюсь, должны быть. Центральный зал. Проходил тут Вулонг демку. Записывал основные механики. Как обычно, японцы накрутили в своем стиле. И так игра сложная, а они еще и механик непонятных туда добавили. Прям какой-то ужас. Можете посмотреть. Советовать я бы точно не стал эту игру. И как приятно иногда просто вернуться вот в такие игры, где нужно что-то делать, выполнять какие-то простые квесты с красивой графикой, с диалогами.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries,
Estus, одним
but not
словом.
all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Соберите яйца пепламбы, соберите мех темной дворняги.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper
Ну,
feather,
давайте.
as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that color.
Так, мех дворняги. Яйца мы тоже взяли.
Revelio.
Монетки. Так, а это у нас что? Перо в Фвупера. И записка. Распоряжение. Дата 31 декабря 1875 года. Отправитель Мракоборческий центр. Тема Горбин и Беркис. В последнее время возле магазина Горбин и Беркис наблюдается нездоровое оживление в неурочные часы. Особенно после полуночи к черному уходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих наблюдение. Вы входите в их число. Ожидайте дальнейших указаний. То есть он у нас мракоборец. Окей.
Witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the
Стенд
unfortunate loss
для
of your eyebrows.
зельеварения. Сварите зелье, используя разблокированные рецепты. Стенд для зельеварения. Рецепты и ингредиенты можно приобрести в определенных магазинах. Ингредиенты также можно вырастить самому или найти их, видимо, в мире. Так, нам нужно Эдурус. Вот оно. Вот здесь нам не хватает. Время варки 30 секунд, здесь 15 секунд. Усиливает защиту выпившего, покрывая его прочной каменистой кожей. Ну, давайте ждать.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
У Уизли что-то не получилось.
Dragon What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Ой, это он про нас.
Potion is not a cure-all, and no salve is a substitute for common sense.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Так, dismissed. Все завершено. Окей. 9 уровня. Куда нам дальше топать?
Revelio.
Что-то нового в инвентаре. А, это распоряжение мы нашли. И новые растения. В коллекциях тоже видим новые растения. Ингредиенты, точнее. Так, задание следующее у нас. Получается одно из основного... Ну, одно из основных. Давайте отслеживание. Местоположение на карте. Угу. Нужно выбраться. Нижний Хоксфилд. Где тут выход ближе всего? Вот здесь. Как приятно просто сюда выходить. Ну, атмосферу, конечно, Хогвартса они смогли передать прям очень хорошо. Так, а нам не сюда, нам вот сюда надо топать.
Revelio.
Так, порошок. Замки мы открывать не можем. Красота, да и только. Так, а как мне... Ага. Какие-то совы недоброжелательные.
Revelio.
Вот такой вот пейзаж тут, смотрите. Когда нам дадут какой-нибудь транспорт?
Revelio.
Так, а что вот это за значок на карте? Кто в курсе? Страница руководства. А, вот это хранилище сокровищ.
Revelio.
Где-то внутри. А где сама страница? А, вот она. Инструменты смотрителя. Можно было бы предположить, что этот набор инструментов следует заколдовать, чтобы использовать для создания всевозможных мебели для уютной хижины любых, даже самых невероятных размеров. Так, а рядышком там еще и сокровища какие-то.
This looks intriguing.
Так, огонь. Ну, его вот с этим предметом можно что-то сделать. Очевидно, поджечь.
Incendio. Revelio.
Сундучок. Шапка на меховой подкладке. В снаряжении находится где-то. Ну, насколько она будет лучше? Ну, прилично. 14. То, что внешку, конечно, нужно постоянно переодевать, это такое себе. Мы, кстати, плавать же умеем. Так. Ну, одежда мокрая вроде как не остается. После воды это минус.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Рада нас видеть.
Revelio.
Огромное количество сундуков всяких.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Ну, давайте пойдем основную миссию выполнять.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place.
It is good to see you, my friend.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Ну, честно, мы не можем пока признаваться кому-то, что им от нас нужно.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Еще один компаньон. А мы в Хогвартсе-то не могли поговорить?
What's going on here?
Пойдемте поможем незнакомке.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your
Разведчик
time.
банды Пепламбы.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Accio! Protego! Incendio! Reparo!
Это было слишком легко. Еще.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Дуэлянтка. В разделе коллекции вашего руководства появился новый тип врагов. Здесь вы можете получить ценную информацию о врагах, например, об их уязвимостях и определенным заклинаниям.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Protego! Reparo!
You're dancing on dangerous ground.
Accio! Incendio!
И поджигаем.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Так, а что из них выпадает?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Мерлина.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
Испытания Мерлина.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Давайте возьмем мальву.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
Поджечь, видимо.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Это все?
Beard, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
Так, еще одно задание завершено. Доступно новое. Нам нужно встретиться с профессором Фигом, судя по всему. Нет, где карта Хогвартса? А не видно здесь этого задания.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Прям автоответчик. Так, инвентарь. Что-то появилось у нас в инвентаре, но это ладно. В снаряжении. Рукоятки палочек. О, какая красота. Так, нужно переместиться в Хогвартс. Почему у меня нету никакого огонька рядышком? Очень жаль. Ну, давайте хотя бы отсюда. Так, поговорить с почти безголовым Ником. Салют запускают в мою честь. Понятно, это какие-то головоломочки. Ну ладно, мы пока не будем на это время тратить. Ну вот, конечно, невозможность перепрыгнуть какие-то небольшие препятствия, это не очень хорошо. Но мы почти добрались.
Revelio.
Так, это что такое?
Incendio. Revelio.
Но только я не могу с этим взаимодействовать никак.
My mother adored transfiguration when she was in school.
Levioso.
Ага.
Everyone knows you can't. I used to like transfiguration, but now it's just...
Hey.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might...
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait.
Так, ну давайте проследуем.
How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry.
Revelio.
Your secret's safe with me.
Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
Архитектор Хогвартса. Архитектор Хогвартса изображен здесь в окружении 4 символов факультетов. Он спроектировал и руководил строительством замка Хогвартс вместе с основательницей Кандидой Коктевран, которой приписывают идею постоянно меняющейся планировки здания. Как-то странно он передвигается.
I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Давай, что за услуги?
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast
Где-то
beef.
пивс рядом.
Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
Книга рецептов домовых эльфов. Коллекция любимых рецептов студентов Хогвартса, которые собирались на протяжении веков. Некоторые блюда, такие как маринованные сливы цеппелины, скорее всего, имеют очень необычный вкус. По слухам, в ней хранятся некоторые оригинальные творения самой Пенелопы Пуффендуй.
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Странная анимация у него полета.
Revelio.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Here we are.
Еще одна страница. Натюрморт с грушей. Если на этом натюрморте, на котором изображена ваза с фруктами, кто-нибудь пощекочет грушу, она захихикивает и превратится в дверную ручку, открывающую вход на кухню Хогвартса.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting.
Revelio.
Right here. Do try not to get.
Так, а больше тут ничего не оставлено? Вроде нет. Тут, кстати, картины не все живые, получается. Давайте пощекочем грушу.
A student in the kitchen. What could they want?
Found themselves a bit peckish, likely. You know how hungry growing humans can get.
Pardon me, but can you point me to the rubbish?
None such was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
Пожалуйста, угощайтесь. Он страница. Где-то в середине. Кухонные столы. Когда домовые эльфы Хогвартса ставят приготовленную еду на эти столы, она волшебным образом переносится на столы в большом зале, который расположен прямо над ним. А, вот как еда появляется. Все понятно.
Revelio.
Так, сундучок. Защитные очки с оранжевым глазом Тритона. А чё? Интересно. Но смотрите еще какая есть маска.
Revelio.
Так, где мусор? Вот мусор,
There's a
видимо.
disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Мои вкусы весьма специфичны.
Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about, simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Привет, обязательно передадим. Ага, еще вот здесь что-то у нас. Жилые помещения домовых эльфов. Очень практичные и изобретательные домовые эльфы создали для себя уютное жилище в деревенском стиле среди этих бочек на кухне Хогвартса. Конечно, никто и представить себе не может, что же на самом деле находится внутри, поскольку домашние эльфы владеют собственной необычной магией. Ну да, это как прям городок.
Revelio.
Так, больше ничего не звенит. Давайте вернемся к Нику.
It smells glorious in here.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Ну, давайте согласимся.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsed. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
Видимо, нужно быть без головы.
We aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Так, отыскать голову, говорите?
Nothing like the feeling of a breeze
Что за
through the
записка?
hair. Or so I recall.
Карта с парящими свечами. Люмус нужно
a
применить
map.
заклинание.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio.
Так, сундучок. Пока никак не открывается.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Ну и ладно. Не больно-то и хотелось.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I
Понятно,
cannot
подробнее
be more
объяснить не
specific
может.
than...
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Incendio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
You stubborn already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Humphrey. Not my finest moment.
Young Jackdaw's no match for you.
Один раз только нашли мы. Так, а что это за торговец? Ему же можно продать. Давайте продадим предметы.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
Потому что я слышал, они занимают место.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Так, удобрения, разные семена. Ладно, пока у нас комнаты нету. А есть какая-то логика? Страница руководства. Тележка из волшебной брюквы. Эта тележка принадлежит Тимоти Чайлогу, который управляет магазином «Волшебная брюква». Ему нравится быть в гуще событий и общаться с покупателями за пределами магазина. Вот как, видимо, находится.
Revelio.
У нас же есть Ревелио.
Revelio.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Is it over yet?
It won't be long now. You'll find him.
Oh,
Revelio.
A student is playing.
Ну, справились вроде.
Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Давайте спросим, кто отрубил голову.
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a percept.
Остерегайся легкого ветерка.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Где наша следующая миссия? На опушке леса. При этом замочек горит. Давайте посмотрим, почему. Видимо, нам нужно какие-то заклинания выучить. В карту Хоксмита. Нет, непонятно. В карту мира нужно зайти. Да, в карту мира. И заблокировано. Мне нужно выучить обезоруживающее заклинание, прежде чем я последую за призраком Ричарда Гелкарда в запретный лес. Все понятно. А где выучить заклинание? Интересно, это экспеллиармус? Да, требование экспеллиармуса. Нужно выполнить вот эту задачку. Но это мы будем делать уже в следующих миссиях. А на этом серия заканчивается. Спасибо за просмотр. Надеюсь, было интересно. Всего хорошего.